Good morning, everybody. Here it is with my camera. And yeah, I think it's this light. I don't know. Every day it's a little foggy. Yeah, must be the light. So, good morning. I'm Lady Red. This is Lady Red's Tech Reviews. Today, we're going to talk about what it takes to be a YouTuber. I premiered the iPhone 11 last night. I'm going to, from now on, I'll premiere my unboxings. And I posted it on Twitter and Facebook everywhere as the phone that makes me want to never touch another iPhone again. And it's not really the actual phone, so this is why. And this is what brought me to the inspiration of what I want to talk about today. Being a YouTuber is hard work, y'all. All right. Good morning, Tech Loving Mama. Duck. I'm just going to go with Duck. That's a long name. Jessica Fuller, Chanel Hilliard, Lonnie Jones. How y'all doing this morning? Thanks for watching. I got 10 watching right off the rip. All right. Well, 9. Somebody done left. 2 likes. Hit that like button. And today is the day to ask, what does it really take to be a YouTuber? Patience. Patience. More than anything. Patience. It takes patience. Did I say patience? And some days mine runs very, very thin. Good to hear, Lonnie Jones. Good to hear. So, what we do. The iPhone 11. The unboxing was a 5-minute and odd second video. I don't know where the black at the end. I don't know why that is even there, but it is there. But it's a 5-minute and some odd second video that took 2 hours to record and another good hour and a half of editing to put together. I don't know why, because we just don't have the S10 Plus, dude. I have no idea. I'm not privy to the will of the gods there. I just work here, man. Tech Rants. Good morning. Haven't seen you in a while. Sebastian, good morning. So, we make these videos, right? And Aloha Android talked about this last week before, sometime recently. How much actually goes into the making of a video. I'm saving I've got a few videos in here and I'm saving them. I'm putting together, hopefully I can get it done this week, a blooper reel. So you can kind of see exactly what goes in and what comes out of and what you don't usually see in a video. I can't leave it up for very long. I'm going to leave it up for 24 hours because there's a lot of F-bombs that go into making one of my videos. Yeah, it's not for kids. Rick P, will Cricket get 5G soon? When AT&T says we can have it, we will have it. Scott Thompson, good morning. So, when we go to make a video, making a video is the essential part of being a YouTuber, but it's also a very smart part. Good grief. Small part of it, because there's a lot more. We have to maintain a channel. You have to come up with creative content ideas. You know, even these live streams, a lot of times I'm going to bed thinking about what am I going to talk about tomorrow. If something pops out at me in the news or whatever, or I have some sort of situation or an event, whatever, a particular device, an issue with one, then it makes it pretty easy. But that doesn't always happen. And I tell you what, I'm still not over this iPhone business. This is why. Okay, yeah, whenever I was recording it, there was so much, it wouldn't connect to iTunes. I'd already done the Pro Max. And here I am trying to, set this phone up. And I did get a tutorial out of it. There, one that I don't have on iPhones, and maybe my last one. I don't know if I'm ever going to do another iPhone video after this. Could not get it connected to iTunes. And I don't know if it's because of our internet connection. I mean, I had internet. I had, you've heard me talk before on the channel about our horrible internet here. But I wouldn't connect to iTunes. It took me forever, just over and over and over again. I kept having to restart the setup and everything else to get it to connect to iTunes. And then it was just one thing after the other, and I wanted to put the little game on it. And every time I tried to open and download a game, I had to make some silly account. I don't want to make an account to play a game for 2 minutes. That's ridiculous. Come on, do better. It's just, it was little stuff like that. There was a lot, this is a busy store and a lot of people coming in and out. It's also a very small store. If you see me, doing my videos out front, this is a very small store. I mean, look back here. You see this? This is what we call the cave. Okay. This is the cave. It's a very small store, so sound travels. Even with my door shut here, sound still travels. People come in and we have to talk to them. We can't whisper. That's ridiculous. But sound travels. You don't even have to be very loud. So there was that, kind of stopping and a lot of stopping and starting. And then for some reason, I think I'm allergic to iPhones because I started sneezing and coughing like in the middle of it, just randomly. I mean, just sneezing. And I was coughing and I wasn't sick. I'm allergic to iPhones. All right, let's catch up the chat. Next Gen, good morning. YouTube is definitely not for the weak at heart. I'm in the trucking realm. Not for everyone. No, my dad grew up. My dad drove a truck for 20, 30 years. Yeah. What cricket am I from? This one. I'm in Tennessee. You've been sick? I'm sorry to hear that. Scott Thompson, you're addicted to Android? Yes, they are. One of the many reasons you don't care for iPhones. Right. Absolutely correct. Let me see if I've still got that one up here. I do, because if somebody comes in the chat, I'll have something to show them. Making the videos, you've got to have the right lighting. Usually this is horrible lighting back here, so, and sometimes I do have to come back here to do it. And then the phone starts ringing and then, this phone never stops. It seems like I'm surprised it hasn't. It's probably going to ring now that I said it hasn't rung. It's little stuff like that. Even at home, when I'm making videos at home, like my neighbor had, they've moved finally, but they had somebody that had a very, very loud vehicle that would come in late at night. I would have to wait till late at night to make my videos because my downstairs neighbor was so loud with the music. And they finally stopped doing that. The landlady kind of put it to him, look, you need to quit. I'm not going to deal with this anymore. And they finally stopped. But my other neighbors, I live in an apartment complex. They had somebody coming in late at night, I guess, to pick up a kid or whatever. She babysat kids with a really loud vehicle. I don't know how this thing was still running. It sounded like I had a blown head gasket or something. And, you could hear that. There's one of my videos. I had to edit that out because you could hear it. And, other times I've made videos here at the store, an ambulance will go by or something, and you got to edit that out too. And, that's a lot of editing when you misspeak something. I get tongue tied. Okay. I am human. I get tongue tied. All of us do. We know what we're going to say. And sometimes it just gets bottlenecked on the way out and we get tongue tied, and then other times, maybe the angle isn't right and you chop off the top of the phone. The other day I was working on a review for some earbuds and I had Amanda holding the camera and she chopped the top of my head off. I got to edit that and reshoot that. So there's a lot of work that just goes into the recording of a video. See, I'm tongue-tied again, y'all. It's early. This is my Monday. Good morning, Tech Twan B, Pink Queen. That Cricket store, this one's bigger than yours. Oh, wow. So, and the next thing is editing is not that bad, but it can be, depending on what kind of software you use. I use Power Director. I use the free one. I don't care if it's got a watermark. It does not bother me a bit. I've had one comment ever on it and it just it's not an issue for me. And I'm going to continue to use the free version until such time comes when I decide I want to pay for it. There's nothing wrong. There are free versions of everything. This is a budget channel and hey, I'm on a budget, y'all, just like you are. You get to the editing, and last night I was uploading and I realized there was one segment I hadn't proofed it yet, and so I have to stop the upload, go back, take a look at it. It was the only segment that was start to finish without hiccup, okay, or without a cough. Can I go outside? I can, but people will see me and then they'll start bum rushing the store. It's the craziest coming out today. This the rest of from today on, this whole week, because yesterday was the 30th and the 3rd is Thursday. It's going to be a week here. It's going to be a week. It really is. Are you meaning go outside the cave? Or outside, like, where the sunshine and trees are? But editing, editing can be a lot of fun. You're putting in, like, the little floating titles, and, whenever I do an unboxing, I'll flash it up on the screen how much storage is in it, maybe something about the camera, the charging, whatever. That's a lot of fun, but it also can be kind of a pain if you're having to dip out, like, all of, you're in the middle of something and the phone's ringing. You got to cut that out. Sometimes you got to do a voiceover, and that's really weird. Voiceovers are so hard because you got to time those just exactly right. But there is a lot of work that goes into this. Right now I have 2 videos I've uploaded in the last week. I've got one product review on earbuds to do, and I've just gotten a projector in, and I have to actually move. I'm just going to get an extension cord. I got that in, I guess Friday, I think is when I got, maybe Saturday when I got that. And I've got to do a video on that. But I need an extension cord because it doesn't, where I need it to go, where, like, because, I've got a window on one wall, the door is on another wall, and my big wall, big, that I normally, because I don't even have a TV, I use the projector mod from my phone. So normally, I have, one specific place to put it because everything else is so, cut up. I have to get an extension cord. So there's another video that I've got to do. Time to do these videos. It takes time, y'all. It takes time to set up. It takes time to put it all together. You got to know what you're going to say. You got to have good lighting. I couldn't really do much at home until I got a light that was sent to me. And that one, it's on the channel here. There's 2 videos of how to put it together because there was some assembly required. And then just how much I really do like this light. Whenever I'm doing something like I painted my nails, I turn the light on, and the way it's shaped, it'll cast the light. So I don't really look. They're already pulling up. There's already somebody out there. And here it is, 9:34. This is why I don't go out front to do videos unless I absolutely have to. Because they'll see me and they'll be banging on the door. They don't understand. The 10 o'clock sign is like right there. If they can put their hand on the door, on the little, handle for the door to yank on it, they can see the 10 to 7. And they should know it's not 10, because telling time is something we learn when we're 6. Okay. Just saying. Digital clocks and all that, especially. So, there is a lot that goes into making a video. And then you have to be sure to respond to comments, or people are not going to comment. They're not going to watch your videos. They're not going to like your channel because you're not receptive to them. I don't respond as quickly as I used to because I'm getting more comments. And it does take some time, and I'm very limited on time. So, I try to once or twice a day go through and answer comments, at least give you a thumbs up. People don't always have questions, and I give them a thumbs up when they, just something a little, hey, I see you, and I appreciate you. I really do. But it's hard work, maintaining a channel. Zen Mommy, good morning. Yes, she is a creator. She knows it takes so much time. Goodness, it is so dry here, y'all. It's got my asthma just stirred up. Right. Tech Loving Mama, part of the reason he hasn't started is because you just don't have time. I know, and you have a big family too. Lighting can make a video crappy. Yes, like this one. This is not ideal. I don't know if I can improve anything here or not. See, look. There we go. Yeah, no improvement really. I'm just closer. So yeah, this is just like the single fluorescent over my head here. Out front, yes, it is much better. I've got track lights with spotlights. I am not going out there, y'all. It's a war zone, man. It's a war zone. It really is. People get mad when you don't let them in before you open. I don't know, man. I don't know. Tech Twan, yes, you are a YouTuber. Zen Mommy, yes, a lot. We do watch each other. Tech Twan has a smaller channel. My channel is not big by any means. This is still, I like my cozy little channel. I like recognizing my regular viewers and knowing that they do or do not have a channel and seeing them regularly. I do enjoy that. Yes. Yes, it's worth it. And I'm going to announce it. I've made the decision. Like I don't already have enough to do, because I do work 40 plus hours a week here. I do volunteer for an animal rescue on Mondays. I do have a family. I do have outside activities and things that I do, several days a week. But I think I have 5 minutes available somewhere. And what I am doing, I'm starting a second channel. I'm going to start making the videos for it probably tonight. It sounds like a good day, October 1st, right? I'm going to go ahead with, me and Zen Mommy have talked about this before. It's a channel for women. It's a channel for us. It's a channel Fabulous Over 40. Because like when I turned 40, I was not upset. Okay. I'm 42 now. I was not upset when I turned 40. I was all kinds of tripping when I turned 30. I thought, oh, life is over. No, in my 30s, I learned I didn't care anymore. At least I thought I didn't care. In my 30s, I was old enough to get away with, some stuff. And 40, I really don't care if I get away with it or not. I wear purple lipstick to work, okay? I wear blue. I wear purple. I wear different shades of blue. I wear purple and green on my eyes. Today I have nothing because I was in a hurry this morning. But yeah, I really don't care at 40, and you can be fabulous. And I'm going to do a whole channel on that. Ladies, I will let you know. I will throw it up on Twitter for you. It's a channel for us. Trucker Todd, you started a YouTube channel a couple months ago, small but growing. You improve your editing skills. It took a lot. I've been uploading a little over a year and a half. I've been a tech channel for a little over a year, and that's when I really started to learn how to edit and use Power Director. I've tried a couple other ones, and I just didn't care for them. Editing took a long time learning how to, not like applying the transitions, that's easy, but the title screens and clipping stuff out and adding in the music. And now, since the demonetization incident of 2019, the copyright strike that I got, no, it wasn't even a strike, it was a claim, and it was totally BS, but I'm going to go away from that right now because it's still just a little sting. Because what I have to do now, I can't put, more than one segment of music in a video. Hence why the slideshow and the spec list were side by side, which they normally are not in my unboxings, because now I'm having to go directly into YouTube, upload it as unlisted, go through, edit, add in the music there, because that's probably the only way I'm not going to get a copyright claim, even though I've used that same music dozens of times. And it's still there and still in my videos, and there is no other issue other than that one video. So I'm not going to take that chance anymore. I'm just not going to take that chance. Show. There we go. Yes, I have seen your channel, Tech Twan. Not in a long time. I don't have a lot of spare time. Let's see. Zen Mama says, you love regular viewers? Yes, they feel like friends. Yes, absolutely. And you do make friendships. You do make friends with your viewers, and that is awesome. I started this channel for the whole other reason in mind, but I started the tech videos with tutorials for my customers because, people have trouble using their phones, and there's a lot of stuff that's very simple, but they're very intimidated by their phones and by this technology. And what I tried to do is break it down in the tutorials and simplify it so people aren't so afraid of it. And so they can, save themselves a trip to the store and hours sitting on the back porch arguing with their phones. That's how I learned how to fix a lot of stuff on my phones, is sitting on the back of Shell Jen's porch arguing with my phone. Let's see. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. That's what Zen Mommy said. We met this way. We sure did. We sure did. And Tech Love and Mama, we chat on occasion. And I have other friends. CV Tech, we're good friends. Mill Hustles, the King of Tech Deals. I talk to them almost every day. Altered Tech, Rishi with Altered Tech, B-Tech Reviews. We talk almost every day. And that's awesome. I love networking and making these, that you may not want to call it. It is a relationship. We've never shook hands, but we do have a very good friendship. And I love that. I think it's awesome. I think this is a great way to make connections with people you wouldn't normally run across because they are not in your, immediate local area. And that is fantastic for me. This has given me an opportunity to really reach people. And I try to maintain a level of positivity on my channel. You will see the occasional rant because I'm me and that's what I do from time to time. But, I do try to maintain a level of positivity here and, tell you good morning. If nobody else is telling you good morning, I'm going to tell you good morning 3 times a week. Oh, and you met your husband this way too. That's so cool. 267 Technologies. Good morning. And I really do appreciate all of my viewers and all of the other YouTubers, whether your channel is large or small. If you have uploaded more than one video, there's a lot of work that goes into this. And I've run across people before, maybe it is too much work because real life happens and real life is most important, and time is a commodity and valuable these days, especially, those of like that. I work over 40 hours a week here. I have volunteering that I do. I'm part of another group and, then I have my family and it's busy. I was telling somebody last night, it's like, look, I don't mean to ignore you. I'm just busy. I have stuff, at some point I have one day a week designated. I use paper plates because the dishes will stack up because by the time I'll get home, I pretty much just melt into my recliner. I'm like a useless nothing. I mean, I'm just like done, by the time I get home in the evenings. 267, you're posting in 2 weeks. That's awesome. How many creators are in here? I know I have several that watch my channel. I see, the comments and stuff. And if you're watching on the replay, even if you've only uploaded 1 or 2 videos, shout out. You are awesome. You have the courage. A lot of people don't have the courage to do it, but this brings me to one tiny more little point. Okay, everybody else, because I've already talked about it to death, how the FTC hit Google and YouTube with a $1.7 million lawsuit. Baby Shark here is wanting to start up a kids gaming channel for her son. He's 5 and he games and he loves it. Okay. And, and it might not be a bad idea, really. I have no opinion. I don't think it is a bad idea. However, it is a bad idea because of the current state of YouTube. I was looking at something yesterday. I shared it out on Twitter. They've got new restrictions now and requirements for children's programming, and it's just to maintain, so they follow, the letter of the law and all that good stuff, and they have to tighten up their regulations, and it's putting everything on the creators' back. And the ones that have tech channels now have a lot more responsibility, a lot more like a disclaimer, I think is what they're supposed to put up on the channel, and I think on each individual videos. And now they're talking about disabling comments for the kids' videos, and they're tightening up the advertising. Which, I mean, really, why do you want to advertise on a kid's video? Yeah, I get it. Commercials pay the bills. Wow, really? I mean, what are you at? I was watching, there's somebody who knows she's got a baby and she loves to watch these little baby cartoons, on YouTube, and they were advertising like some car insurance or something. I mean, really? Come on. A 2-year-old does not want car insurance. Let's see. I don't know. Tech Love and Mama says, what if he's not on camera? It's not a matter of him being on the camera. It's a matter of it being children's programming. I told her, I said, there's no way I would do it. Not now. Maybe before and already be, established and have rhythm. But right now, I don't know that it's such a great idea. There was one, and she's going to be late. There was, yeah, Peppa Pig video. Yeah, they were advertising. Yeah, because your son, he's what, 2 or 3 now. But I was telling you, there's no way because the regulations have gotten so strict now. I just don't know that it would be wise, or even worth it to start up a kids channel. This one kid, I can't think. He's a toy review. He's made millions of dollars reviewing, just like playing with toys, basically. And they got in a lot of trouble because he has a very big channel, and he does reviews of toys. He's a little older now. He's like 7 or something. And he's doing toy reviews. So these toy companies are sending him stuff just like they do us and saying, hey, will you review this on your channel? And what they're doing, and they do this with our videos too. They take a clip of that and use it as advertisement. I've got a couple of posts that are clicks that are for videos that are going to Amazon, and other websites, and this kid, the toys, they were going in as ads, and they were being inserted into other content as ads. Well, other kids weren't, the issue with it was that children don't know the difference between a review and an actual video of a kid playing with another kid playing with a toy. Was reviews, are a little different. And also, we can be sponsored here in YouTube. We can have a company that would sponsor us and pay us to make videos about them. And that's a little different than a review. And if you are sponsored, if your video is sponsored content, you have to put that, no matter what kind of channel you have to put that, in a kind of a disclaimer in the title or description of the video. This is sponsored content. And there's a little box that you check off in Studio, Creator Studio, says that this is sponsored content, and that changes your ad revenue. Well, they were not showing that it was sponsored content. You have to say it in the video too. But they weren't doing that. And so he got in a lot of trouble. His family did, not him. I mean, he's a kid. But, that's another reason I would just not recommend starting a kids channel right now. Family friendly, 267. Family friendly. Do some editing there. Sebastian says you're just fine being a viewer subscriber. Good morning, CV Tech. Yeah, I mean, it's a great idea because kids watch YouTube and you want them to watch kid-friendly things, but now YouTube's making it really hard. And the government too. The FTC seems to have declared war on everything. So all right. Sage Tech, good morning. Thanks for joining. Catching up the chat. Yeah, if it is sponsored content, and it's if sponsored content doesn't happen, like, I've got my earbuds there. That's not sponsored content. The company sent me those to say, here, review these, and that's what I did. And they said, put your link in, put this link in there, so that's what I did. That's not sponsored. If, let's say, Motorola was gonna pay me to make videos about Motorola, that would be sponsored. And I would need to say, hey, this is sponsored content. But if you haven't had anyone pay you to make a video explicitly about them, you don't have anything to worry about. Let's see. What time? 9:50. I am going to have to cut this off. As I said, I've already got I don't know why people want to get somewhere before they open and camp out at the door. We are not selling concert tickets here. Sponsor means they pay you. They can give you free stuff for review. I've got, where are they? Get a hold of them. I've got my little earbuds. These, free stuff for review. Sponsored would mean that they actually paid me money. Look, he's on the door. It's 10 till, and he's up here. Somebody's on that door. Peeking in. The lights are off. The door is locked. I don't know what they think they're doing. Go ahead, yank on the door again. See what happens. Nothing's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. And he's eye level. He's right there where it says 10. Let's see. Can you have ads on sponsored content? I'm not real sure. It gets a little unclear there. I think it decreases your ad revenue. I think is what happens. I'm not real sure. Go into studio publisher guidelines or something like that. But you can go into YouTube creator help and type in sponsor content and it'll give you, I've read them. I just don't remember. Oh, good Lord, here comes another one. All right, y'all. I've got to cut this off and count this drawer. These people, they ain't giving me a minute. It is still not, it's not 10 o'clock. It's 9:52. I don't open that door 4:10. Thank y'all so much for watching. And if you want to be a creator, just keep in mind, just because the video says 5 minutes doesn't mean it took 5 minutes to make it. Y'all have an awesome day. Thank you so much for watching. And this dude out here, he don't even know I'm here. I don't know what he thinks he's doing, peeking in that window like I'm just going to appear. I don't know, this makes me want to stay back here all day. Thank y'all so much for watching. Y'all have a great day.